Greetings, YouTube. I'm making this video mostly to show off my new beard before I trim it, because I kind of like how this channel is like an evolution of me, which includes the ways I've looked, even though I'm only going to wear this beard for not very long. But also, and this is kind of related to the last video, is I think the last video was related to things I've been overcoming, changes in myself. But I think I was focusing more on day-to-day stuff then. Or maybe I wasn't. I might repeat myself because I haven't looked at that last video, but that's okay, because I'm sure there's still some more to add on. But basically, I've just been thinking for most of my life, up until I made this channel, really, I had been thinking pretty well short term, just like, what are the most pleasurable pleasures I can find? What is the easiest way to get out of this predicament I'm in? How do I survive? That's kind of what I was thinking. And then when I started this channel, I started like wanting to become better. I just wanted to start doing the things, because the whole time too, I had all sorts of dreams, like things I would want to do. Maybe I'll talk about those another time. I'm sure everybody has that, you're going through life and you're like, this is where I'd like to be. But it seems less people actually take steps to get there for whatever reason. And I know it isn't easy. Like I just finished working for 2 months, barely 2 months, the first time I've worked since COVID began. And man, I had to like cut out so much stuff out of my schedule. Like all I was really doing, like I used to have a list of like between 6 and 12 things. I can't remember exactly how many that I would do throughout the day, like meditation, breath work, yoga, exercise, magic 3 times a day, meditation twice, resting. I rested frequently, but when I started working, I cut out basically everything except one magic. And then the rest of the time was just working, resting from work, and having a little bit of fun before I had to work again. And so, and like my writing, like writing, that was another thing I was doing often that I stopped when I was working. But I was just thinking like how cool it is that so I started this channel and I started trying to change myself. Like I started building those new habits, learning to like make checklists. That's the best way for me, because it's like the act of remembering everything I want to do in a day is like, it takes a toll on my willpower if I just have it all written down already. A daily schedule that I do like once a week. Now it's a weekly schedule. It just helps me, and it's motivating too, to like go there when I finish something. I put a little green check mark beside it and it feels good. So there's that. But then last year I started school finally, and like I'm 27 now, and when I say I started school, I mean university. I've tried to do university 3 times since high school, and every time I just get bored and I stopped. But now I've finished my first year, and I even had a problem. I accidentally spent some of my tuition money that I didn't realize was supposed to go towards tuition, because when I got my first check from them, they already took out what went to tuition. But with the second check they sent me, that was all for tuition, as it would turn out. So I had to get the job to pay for that tuition. And I got the job, made the money, quit the job, I paid for the tuition, and now I'm getting ready to go into my second year of school. And it's just, that's really the update. It just seems so cool to me that it's like I have these long-term goals now. I still have my stocks. Like I did sell a few of them to help pay for my school, because I was getting pretty fed up with work. But I still have them, and they're about to do a split, which is gonna a 4-to-1 stock split that'll wind up leaving me with way more than I had before I sold any. But I only sold 10 out of 23 anyways. And now after the split, I'll have something like, I forget now, but 4 times 13. So there's that long-term goal. Then there's the school, which is the long-term goal. And while I'm in school, I'm going to keep getting more loans that have no payments on them until I'm done school. And I'll just keep putting more bits of that towards investments. And keep doing these daily rituals, basically, because they're clearly having an effect. That's that. I have some other stuff in the works, but I just wanted to show off the beard and give a wee update. Peace.